Hello and welcome everyone to another BDO Console update. I know, another week, another update. It's almost like we're a PC. But alas, no, it is a half-hearted update. We've got some stuff. Nothing massive, nothing game-changing, nothing that anybody's really gonna notice, really. But we'll run through it with the first thing being your 10th anniversary seal. You can still get them, but you will notice that you cannot currently exchange them. There's been obviously a duplication issue again with seals and J-hammers, I'm guessing, where people have been able to get more than one J-hammer through some sort of means. So currently, you being able to exchange any of your seals is paused, but the daily event is still in. So still get your seals, but for now, you cannot use them. And let's jump straight into the update. So today's major thing is node wall changes and how cannons work in node walls. That is our big main focus of today's update. There is some smaller stuff like fail stack stuff, we'll get into that, but for the most part it is a node wall change today. So we've got some class changes which we'll go over first. They've improved some character movements for when climbing down a ladder to appear more natural, and changed the mist to be displayed when special attack damage and evasion occurs simultaneously. It's just, if you miss, you miss. You get it pops up saying miss. Earthquake 2 fixed the issue where recover MP effectives recovering a larger amount of MP than was supposed to be gained. That's for Witch and Wizard. Dark Knight Dusk, you can no longer use the skill even if you're massively overweight. Not too sure where this was being exploited or how this was being exploited, but someone figured it out and, well, you can't do it anymore. Lan, you've had a decent thing if you were using your Annihilator Prime Crescent Charm from your hotbars. You won't use stamina when you are under your X effect. Fura, it mentioned that when on cooldown there is no forward guard, as most skills lose protections when not on cooldown. When on cooldown, sorry. Fix the skill demo to match the actual debuff effect for Bridal Despair. Guardians, your Black Spirit Black Blood Circle can now be used just like everybody else's on a 20-minute cooldown as opposed to 30-minute cooldown. So that's a nice change for you guys, being finally able to rejoin everybody on a 20-minute 200%. And Dosa, they fixed some issues where your combat assistance skills work. Dual Slash wasn't working with combat assistance, and for those of you who aren't aware, you can turn it on. It's recommended for new adventurers by PA. Personally, don't use combat assistance because, yeah, it is very bad for you. You'll just end up turning to weird mobs, doing weird things. It's not all that brilliant. And then we move on to item changes in the game. The biggest item change thing is you can now make up to 100 stacks without having to fail enhancements. But you need to use Crystallized Despairs for it. So you can use Blackstones now to make up to a 45 stack, and then you can use Crystallized Despairs if you want to go from 50 to 100, as you can see in this lovely little GIF that is appearing on our screen right now. All of it is listed here, what you can go up to. So up to 45 for Blackstones, 406 Blackstones will give you a 45 stack, and 50 Crystallized Despairs will give you a 100 stack. There has been some item changes as well for mushrooms. Basically, just changed them to say that they can be used for alchemy and cooking. And what else we had? We've also expanded the types of mushrooms used for crafting seafood mushroom salad. So more than one type of mushroom can be used for making this. So if you're into cooking, this is the list of mushrooms that you can now use when making seafood mushroom salad. You definitely wouldn't use your white truffle mushroom for that, but you can now use it if you really wanted to. Monster changes. mostly the monster changes today are all about the Isabella Witch, which has been dying a little bit too fast on PC, because numbers. But we have received the changes today, so they've increased the HP of Isabella on each wave that she appears, as well as increasing the HP of the Volcross and the Garys that spawn in. She will also now cast a DR buff on herself when she is spawning in, just so that she doesn't take as much damage and disappear instantly, which you haven't seen, but it does happen on a different platform. Quest and knowledge. What has changed for us in quest and knowledge? So, the main thing that's changed in our quest and knowledge is horses won't always be auto-summoned to you if you haven't changed the settings and whatnot. They'll only come to you when it's viable for a horse to be summoned to you because you have a long distance to travel. You can see the amount of quests that were removed, and there is now only 4 quests where the horse will actually be summoned to you, because you really didn't need your horse all the time. Fix the issue where life only life quest icons displayed above NPC shown with a green border. Okay, fix the issue with some general quests were incorrectly shown with a green border, right? So if you see a green border, it should mean life skill quest now. And now on to Node War, Conquest War. What is changing? Not much, just territories, that is it. So you will be getting your soup on a different territory from here on for the next X amount of months. What does that mean? It means if you were placing on Balanos, you will now be placing on Calphion. That is where you will be collecting your soup from now on. If you were placing on Valencia, you will now be placing on Balanos to get your soup every single day. And Calphion, you will now be in Valencia. Now, it doesn't mention anything about castle rotation, so it's just node world changes, which is a very weird one. It looks like we will just be doing our soups for Node War in different servers from our Conquest soups. So, yeah, enjoy, get your soups. Just remember, swap servers, be on the right server. Otherwise, you could end up having a fight temporarily until you guys realize that everything's moved. What else has changed? Obviously, new tiers, new forts, new numbers. They've moved the forts around. Mostly, it is just condensing the Node War regions from what I can see. The Balanos no longer places any forts past the river. Everything is just placed in this nice little U shape over here inside the Balanos region. Calphion now only has 4 spots that it can be placed. Very, very spread apart though. Very spread apart for Calphion. Especially with Primal Giant and Calphion being in there. Nice little figure of 7 there for you if you're trying to figure out where things are. Scouting a 7. You don't need to scout, tells you where everything is. So if you guys, this is your map. And we've changed the Valencia ones to no longer spawn anywhere past the desert region of Castle, really. Everything will be in the Valencia Castle region, which by looks of it means you will always be able to use a horse, no matter what. Because it's still covered by the Conquest rules where you can use a horse. So Valencia Castle site, Ariha, Palm Forest, Valencia Castle, and just behind the castle in Northern Sand Dune. I doubt we will see any of these changes on EU side. Asia probably will benefit from this. They will see some new fights. They actually have they had an active Balanos Node War, so that'll be moving into Valencia now. So they'll have some fun fights, especially with the cannon changes that we're about to look at. So cannons, what has changed? No longer needing a spotter or to guess where you're hitting. Now this actually came in last week. Asia was able to confirm this for us. Sidoria, our Asia partner, was able to let us know that this was actually in last week. But what does it do? So when you fire a cannon, you will get a nice lovely red ping where your cannonball lands. And if you aren't sure exactly where that red ping is. As you can see, the bridge is still a bit of a blind spot. You can open your world map and you can see it there. Obviously, you will be able to rotate the map and double check where you're hitting and everything like that. But that is it for cannons. You can now do it solo, place a cannon anywhere, fire, check the map, and you can see if you're hitting what you're meant to be hitting. That is it for cannons. That is the whole node wall conquest changes. The rest is just some UI changes, some NPC changes. We'll go through them a little bit. The main thing for UI changes was the UI will remember settings when you're looking through certain areas. So like the horse market, if you select for some reason hind kick, when you next go in, it will remember that it was selected. When making characters, it will tell you if it's a duplicate name, and if it's not, it will tell you it's not. I'm not too sure what this one's all about. And what else we got? Improved to prioritize checking new quests in chat when available. Improved to allow quest completion by repeatedly pressing a specific button. So I think we can spam A faster. I'm not sure. What else we got? So there is a tutorial on enhancing. It now gives a advance of Vux 10 when doing the Calpheon reunion with Yaz questline. Nothing massive. Still, it helps, I think, progress with the quest. I can't remember the quest myself, honestly. I don't remember ever doing that quest, but it is there. And system, you can now turn off other adventurers' life skills in the settings alerts. And then we've got a whole list of fix and changes of stuff. Let's just double check that there's no class stuff in it this week. I imagine most of these stuff is stuff that no one's ever gonna know. Fix the issue where invisible ash trees existed. Yep. Fix the issue where selecting another mythical horse while mounted resulted in auto. Yep. Fix the automatically move to guild mana owned by guild members searching for an adventurer by fam. What? Tamer fix the issue where a white dot appeared above the character's head when zooming in the camera. Okay, interesting. My shy still has no knees. That has still not been fixed. Fix the issue where wearing the bloody outfit did not trigger exclusive actions when using a bed or lying down. Scholar has exclusive actions when in bed. What? Or does bloody outfit have exclusive actions in a bed? I didn't even know that. But that's it for today's major changes. That is our whole update for today. As far as events go, there's nothing massive. So, the one of the adventure logs is in again. Only one. You cannot do some of the others, the ones relating to Marnie and others, and finding the hidden clues around the marks around the world. Those are still not back in, but these are in. They have also got some retroactive stuff in them. They're available until the 14th of October. So what is in them? You will get Nuva's Hide, Witchy Blue Moonlight House Decoration, Witchy Gold Moonlight House Decoration, Fine Accessory Box 2, and a Gosford Playground House Decoration. What you need to do for them, it's all listed. Most people won't, if you've not done the journal already, if this is your first time, a lot of it will auto-complete for you if you have done last week's stuff. As you can see here, adventurers who defeated Isabella following the last week's update, the Tale of Two Queens, will have chapter 1 and chapter 4 auto-completed. So you won't have to give the Halloween things, and you won't need to deliver the note. That's going to be auto-completed for you. And then we've also got, if you found the real spook, you'll have chapter 3 also auto-completed for you, because that's a one-time quest. You can't re-accept it. So that will auto-complete for you. So you'll just have to give the 20 magical shards over, and defeat 5 mischievous jacks at night appearing at Logia Farm. Very simple. You'll complete your journal, get your house decorations, and obviously if you've done this before, you cannot redo it. You cannot get the rewards again. It is the same as all of our event logs. One time, bang, done. That's it. Then we've got, I'm swear this was in before. I don't recall ever actually receiving the reward from it, but it is here. Defeat 5 bosses during the event period to get a recovered Old Moon box. So what is this? It's just to help enhance your Jatina gear. Defeat each boss once. That is it. Defeat them. It's on until January 16th. Defeat Zaka once, Karanda once, Nuva once, Kutum once, Offen once. And when they say defeat, it just means get the loot. So I know most of the world bosses are currently timing out because there's no one doing them. So if you loot them, it counts as a completion. That's all you need to do. And that is it really for this week's update. We'll have a quick peek at the Pearl Shop. There's nothing massive. There is a sale on Halloween outfit boxes, the outfit swaps. And then there's just some Artisan Memory packs. Loyal Fairy Growth Pack. Thea's Orbs are down. Don't buy them. And choose your own outfit boxes. So nothing massive. Absolutely nothing screams must buy. The nicest things probably in the outfit boxes is the outfit swap boxes. You do get some cool looks for your characters. Unfortunately, there is not a full list of what the outfits are, what they look like. I'm unsure why. So just have a look. Some of them boxes will have a description and tell you what the outfit is. So you just have to go look at the opposite classes outfits to see what they are. And that is it for today's update. Nothing major, nothing special screaming at you that you must do. Hope you guys enjoy, have a good time, and we'll see you for the next one that hopefully has something a little bit more exciting in for everybody. Thank you guys, and goodbye.